Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. Okay, so what I've been doing is looking at catching up on some of my watch later list, and one of them is sort of feel good decks. Okay, feel good decks, and that is by Cards and Colour. So what I want to do is sort of show you some of my decks that make me feel good. Okay, they're just sort of really sort of just nice and sort of breezy sort of decks that really make me feel good. And the first one I'm going to do is the Coffee Tarot. Now the reason why this deck makes me feel good is because the imagery is so modern and it is such a just a very arty deck. It's got lots of colour, it's bright, but it's everyday aspects of having that cup of coffee or that hot drink, cup of cocoa or chocolate. You're with friends or you're with people that sort of seem to sort of really connect on some level. So this to me is a real feel-good type deck. I think the colours are great. It's just a really awesome deck that really sort of lifts my spirits. I feel really good about it. So that's the Coffee Tarot by Janet Boyer. Don't forget to check out Janet's Instagram and find her on Twitter, and you can see she's on Etsy with Shea Boyer. You'll find the Coffee Tarot website. I mean, it's a really great deck, really uplifting. Another deck I think is really cool, which I think is quite uplifting for me, is sort of the Herb Crafter Tarot. And I think that's just because of the images. Again, it's just the herbs, the plants. Just have that real sort of uplifting, healing sort of energy. Makes me feel good. Look, sunflower, absolutely gorgeous. I just think the imagery is just lovely. It just seems to be really sort of, makes me feel good about life in general. So that to me is a real feel good sort of deck, and it's a deck that I want to keep looking at in a deeper way. It's definitely a deck that sort of requires more, but I love looking at the imagery. I find it really healing. Okay, another deck for me is actually a Game Crafter deck. It's the New Zealand Naturally Tarot. I love that. I love the connection with the land, with the animals, the plants, the trees. To me, this is another sort of animal deck. It's just it's a mini size. It's just one that I feel I can take with me, and I just love the imagery. It just puts me in that place. I can look at the image and think about those places. Think about where they are and what's going on. It just seems to really sort of give me an uplift. Okay. Another deck that I feel is sort of a feel-good sort of tarot deck is the Starman Tarot. Now the Starman Tarot to me, I think because it reminds me of David Bowie, of course, and it reminds me of some of his songs, his music, upbeat. It just gives me just that real feel-good sort of energy. Colours, the brightness. So that to me is a real a deck filled with sort of uplifting energy. Okay, another deck, the last deck in this category that I'm going to use for feeling good is the Waterfall Tarot. For a Rider-Waite imagery type deck, it's the back, by Tarot Oracle. You'll find his YouTube channel, of course, with lots and lots of information, with learning tarot and advanced tarot and all sorts of things. Now I find with his artwork, I feel like it's a real, again, I get that sense of love, and it just has this energetic feel about it that just seems to be makes me feel good when I look at the imagery. It's a Rider-Waite Smith deck that I continually pull on, that I look at, that I use. I love it. You know, even the, you know, like the Tower and the Devil and all those sort of cards are very traditional, but yet there's something about the colours and the characters, you know, the little twists that he's put into this deck that make me smile. Makes me feel good when I look at some of the different things that's been added to the deck, the different characters. Like you've got the Hanged Man and you've got these little mice up the top here. So I just find this deck, again, a feel-good tarot deck. So that's my feel-good tarot decks at this time. And things change, moods change, and there might be other decks at different times, but that's my ones that I've looked at today. So, oops, excuse me. So that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links below, check the links on my channel, like, subscribe and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded.